Are you looking for a fun and challenging new sport to try out? Look no further than pickleball. This fast-paced game combines elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong, and can be played both indoors and outdoors. But before you hit the court, it's important to master the basics. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about pickleball game. So grab your paddle and get ready to dominate the court with these essential pickleball tips and tricks. What is pickleball? Pickleball is a fast-paced paddle sport that combines elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. The game is played with a perforated plastic ball and a paddle, similar in size and shape to a tennis racket but slightly smaller. The court is similar in size to a badminton court and can be played both indoors and outdoors. Pickleball was invented in 1965 by Joel Pritchard, a congressman from Washington State, and his friend Bill Bell. The game was first played on a badminton court with a net lowered to 36 inches, using a plastic ball and wooden paddles. The score you need to get to win. To win a game of pickleball, you need to score 11 points and win by at least 2 points. If the score is tied at 10-10, the game continues until one player or team wins by 2 points. In tournament play, matches are typically best of 3 or best of 5 games. To win a match, you need to win the majority of the games played. How to play pickleball. To start a game of pickleball, one player serves the ball diagonally across the court, similar to tennis. The ball must clear the net and land in the opposite service court. The receiving player must then return the ball before it bounces twice. After the ball is in play, both players can move freely around the court and hit the ball back and forth until one player misses or hits the ball out of bounds. The basic rules. There are several rules to keep in mind when playing pickleball. First, the serve must be made underhand and the server must keep both feet behind the baseline when serving. Second, the ball must bounce once on each side of the net before volleying or hitting the ball in the air. Third, players cannot step into the non-volley zone, also known as the kitchen, which is the area immediately adjacent to the net. In addition to the rules mentioned above, there are several other rules to keep in mind when playing pickleball. First, if the ball hits the net on a serve and lands in bounds, the serve is considered a let and the server gets another chance. Second, if the ball hits any part of the line, it is considered in bounds. Third, if a player hits the ball out of bounds, the other player gets the point. Finally, if the ball hits a player or their clothing, the point goes to the other player. This is known as a fault. If a player commits a fault, their opponent gets the point. Scoring. Serve to score in pickleball. To equalize the advantage of serving first, the initial serving team gets one server when the game starts. The game's first serving sequence is only served by the right side player, who is always the first server. Thus, the second server starts the game with 0-0-2. The losing team serves after a side out. Before a side out, each side has 2 servers. After the first team is eliminated, the opposing team becomes server 1 and loses points to server 2. When server 2 loses a point, it's a side out and the other team serves. Games are usually won by 2. What paddles do you need? When it comes to choosing a pickleball paddle, there are several factors to consider. First, you'll want to choose a paddle with the right size and weight for your playing style. Paddles range in weight from 6 to 14 ounces, with lighter paddles offering more control and heavier paddles offering more power. You'll also want to consider the material of the paddle. Most pickleball paddles are made from wood, composite materials, or graphite. Wood paddles are the most affordable option, but they are also heavier and less durable than composite or graphite paddles. Composite paddles are a popular choice among intermediate players, while graphite paddles are favored by advanced players. Graphite paddles are the lightest and most durable option, but they are also the most expensive. The balls used. The balls used in pickleball are different than the balls used in tennis or other racket sports. Pickleball balls are made from a hard plastic material and have small holes all over the surface. The holes help to reduce wind resistance and make the ball easier to hit. Pickleball balls come in a variety of colors, including yellow, white, and orange. The color of the ball is typically a matter of personal preference, but some players find that certain colors are easier to see against different backgrounds. That's all for today's video. Hope you got some value. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every EW video from us. See you in the next video.